Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Now this a very short kick, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
He has a fast receiver. I think he got DK.
Here's Walker. And
fucking
he
ball,
lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last
Bring the
week,
ball
but
down,
it's a key to
Pee-wee.
their win.
Like, we going.
And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Corral. It's caught here by Adams. The ball comes out, but this will get out.
Can we get the fucking... I'm literally spamming the strip button, bro.
Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
There he goes offside.
So now...
Touchdown, Seattle. His speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga's so fucking ass, man. It's really dumb, bro. Can't get fucked.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Rams.
I don't fucking throw picks with PE.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Fucking Biggie.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
This is taken way up at the 25.
I really hate that.
He is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Break this fucking
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
To the right side, thank you.
And he loses the football a second time. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really feel like Madden be trying to make me lose sometimes, because I just ran this play. And this motherfucker was wide the fuck open. I didn't switch shit up. They ran it the exact same way they just fucking ran it. Okay, man. You got it, man, bro. You got it, bro.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record.
Why was he able to touch me, bro? He's blocking somebody else.
They're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The Seahawks at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners is 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, this run defense gets an F so far. They're letting this guy carve them to shreds in the first quarter of play. He's already hit the 100-yard mark.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Corral from the gun on 3rd down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Let's go now.
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
This is caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the run out of the play, took the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And this a very, very short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Corral. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This is fielded inside the 5.
Ah, come on.
Great blocking,
How you not
nearly
fast
sprung
enough?
him there. 28-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Hey man, when you got 2 picks, you don't give a fuck about the ball anymore.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. First down, he'll drop to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man just don't want me to win today, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, like it's one of them days. Like I really be games where man just be like, you can't win. Like, I hear him talking in my ear, like man, just on some ridiculous shit today, bro. Like he had no pressure on him.
As they tap it quickly to their receiver.
When I gotta do shit like this, though. I just gotta go do what I do, bro. Put the ball in somebody's hands quick now and just get sticky, bro.
He makes one of these plays. I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they
we found our future at quarterback.
He's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And some room to maneuver.
That's all me, bro. I was not supposed to fucking be right there, bro. I was supposed to have muscle leading this, bro.
129 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Yeah, bro, that long,
They run again with Walker.
All right, bro.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
So you want me to stop the run? That's all you had to say, bro.
It's always big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that.
Yo!
Every time, won't you?
And some room to run now. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
He continues to pile up the yardage.
There's something going on.
50 now.
What did I do,
And this
bro?
defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Because nobody runs trap good, right? And actually, it's successful. Fuck,
From the gun, it's Walker.
And
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go
Yo,
anywhere.
why did Dickey in?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage.
Corral lost it.
Thank you.
Ball
I'll
is
take that.
out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. There he goes right side. Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Corral looking to throw. On the out route, this is Adams.
I'm just confused on where you went.
Wind up getting 10 back.
I got you there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, Corral. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Corral. Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way
what's up with niggas, bro? He's Mike, bro. What the fuck?
Just a yard on that last run. And they'll give him another shot.
This game is outrageously fucking great.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense.
So fucking wide open.
Toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
I just told you, anytime I get pressure this one, I need to rob him.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in
somebody
points.
Go like in for the strip. Like, we got them held up.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And Corral will throw it. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He'll get it inside the 20.
Okay, game. I ain't mad, bro. Go ahead. Keep doing what y'all do, bro. Keep doing what y'all do, bro.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
Like, I sent 8 niggas and we did not get that good, bro. Like, no pressure whatsoever.
Noah Fant, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
No pressure whatsoever.
Myers gets on the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. And it looks like we've got the time set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. Touchdown! Tutu Atwell with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the 2nd half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll start out here with the option left. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Keon Crossan there on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
No, we don't give a fuck anymore at this point. We're gonna defeat. Should we be missing about a million right now, bro?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And that is clocked at the 10-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And now here's a carry heading left.
I don't understand what happens when I mic a nigga, bro. Cause I know what happens in fucking real life. When I mic somebody, we fucking go fucking block the bitch.
Oh, man. An intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Tutu Atwell. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams take a 3-touchdown lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Johnson set ready to kick this one away. Now this a very short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
All it takes is a good ass D tackle for us to lose, bro. A good ass D lineman to fucking lose, bro.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now Corral, 32.
Oh, there it is.
That's going to be caught
I
along the
think
sideline.
Wilson was
What a
short.
job of keeping his feet in bounds.
They short
They
shit.
say that's a catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Shooting the gap.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Thank you, bro. Like, bro, this shit gonna piss me off. This nigga should have broke that shit.
Got a yard to the 41.
This is the fact that.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Corral.
Catch
is made by Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball,
why is he still on his fucking tape, bro? Not tape his fucking, bro.
209 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Throwing here, Corral. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
It's my man, but it's just like
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers counts on the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Okay. Give me an idea of what something like this would go for retail. Yeah, you got some money. Okay. Thanks, Tony. I really appreciate it. Hey, Rick. Good seeing you. Hey, Tony. Hey, Claire. Anytime. Bye-bye. I'll give you $3,000 for it. No, can't do it. Sorry.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
They're pretty rare. It's a nice piece.
I agree, it's a nice piece, but you have to understand too that we're not collectors.
I understand.
To begin their next drive, the Rams
Would you take 4?
at the line.
No, I've seen them at 11,000, 12,000, 14,000. Asking for it, or asking for it. And I've seen some sold. I saw another one sell with a broken spring for $7,500.
You know, I'd go $5,000 on it.
No. I really want this, but this guy isn't making it easy. I may have to go more than Tony's estimate because I really think it's worth the risk. When something this comes to the store, you just got to go for it. 7,000 would be good for the dollar. No, can't do it. What would be your best price?
$9,000.
Bottom line, $8,500. That's it.
And all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As amazing as this thing is, I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
You never want to let them get anything started.
Thanks. Thank you. It really sucks to see that Distelrine walk out of here. But I was already thousands over when I felt comfortable, and he only went down $500. He can take it some 5. Okay. Thanks, Tony. I really appreciate it. Hey, Rick. Good seeing you.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Claire.
Anytime.
Bye-bye.
They take over.
Bro, like I'm not about to keep running the ball, man. I refuse, bro. Maybe just shut this shit the fuck down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this is
Can we take that shit off his fucking dome, please?
He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not.
Every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off play action. Here's Corral. Dancing to his left. Corral lost it. The ball is out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh, my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Look at this pussy, like, why are you clicking on?
25.
Man,
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm keeping it on the ground for the rest of the game, bro. I'm keeping it on the ground for the rest of the game.
Where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
You can't block one fucking minute, bro. You can't block one fucking minute, bro. Come on, boy.
But they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. He's going to keep this again.
It's the fact that this nigga just came through the fucking... Oh, it's not me, bro. It's not me. It's not me.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oops.
And that is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. 2-2 Atwell. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And this a very, very short kick. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
second down, it's Walker. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, L.A. Tutu Atwell, 39 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 214 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they get him down, but
I'm about to fucking break this fucking knee ball.
10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Oh, that's way to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Corral. Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a league, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Hey, can I please get some fucking blocks, bro?
I think it's fairly safe to call this game.
God damn.
Almost makes you start
What's
to
up
feel
with
for
y'all,
the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now he brings it in off the deflection. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That was your first pick. That was my fault, dude.
And the Seahawks are going to take over.
I saw he was in the end.
The football at their own 20-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Here's Corral on 1st down. And boy,
what? I pressed circle 5 fucking times. Like, what the fuck? This game is a fucking bitch.
Body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Corral. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
I feel like I'll be in a game for 30 fucking years.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Corral.
Thank you, sorry,
And his pass is
motherfucker.
intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Johnson
I'm
for
still
the
doing
extra
good.
point
Just take all
try.
that description.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Come
And
on, man, I
would you
throw shit
believe
like
it?
this.
This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
It's just Madden, bro.
And they were ultra confident
Man,
coming
getting
in,
that
that's for
big, bro.
sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not
Man,
looking
just
to be in
making
the
me
cards
mad
right
and
now.
shit. And
And
stuff.
they're
Just
able to
talking
get
about my
this one
opponent, bro.
across the
He ain't never did
35.
nothing to me, bro.
Solid way to start the drive.
Bro,
13
man,
yards,
bro.
picking up the first.
We'll definitely see some open
You
running
just
lanes,
bro,
and
man.
he's taking advantage of it
We
right
ain't
now.
doing
But that
that.
shouldn't
We
be a
ain't doing nothing,
surprise.
bro.
Defense
You
has
just
the
got on the
lead.
game, bro.
They're playing for the pass first.
Back to Walker on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard
man,
up to the
fuck
39.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
On 2nd and 9, Corral steps away to his left.
Oh,
Going for
stupid.
Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh,
And he
stupid.
drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you would expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This is taken at the 23. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds.
I don't fucking like how this bitch just touched my fucking ankle and I'm 97 fucking speed out here, bro.
After a huge return there. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout.
Ain't no fucking calling no fucking dogs off.
They also know this is the
Fuck outta
NFL.
here.
It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Fuck y'all. We know this shit.
And 2nd and 10,
Hot
he'll look
dogs,
to throw
bitch.
again. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense defense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
Fuck up, bitch. Fuck wrong with this nigga 2-2. That nigga 5'9" out there dunking on shit. And I'm going for this shit again.
32 yards. And the Rams are poised to move. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Like, why did you stop running, bro? Why did you stop running, bro? Like, run, bro. Probably have to drop you and go get a fast quarterback.
If you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult?
Bro, stop dick eating weak ass advice, commentator.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know you're going to be disappointed about several things with this
motherfucker ran the ball 40 fucking times. Like, bro, how does like how do you take fun in that, bro? I'm an offensive lineman. I don't fucking like running the ball like that, bro. 40 fucking times, bro.
And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we
It's like the best thing you fucking thrown in your fucking whole life, bro. Like, don't you shit like that. Make the game fun, bro. I don't want to sit back here and watch your nigga hand the ball off all fucking game.
Oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he will be out.
Why did I not change that fucking route over there, bro?
Second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
That might just be me.
A gift for Walker.
Everybody coming off the fucking edge over there.
Give him 3 on
Still
first
don't
down.
get that shit closed back.
A 2nd and 7.
That call makes sense.
I ain't gonna let it play is crazy,
It well
bro.
on
That
this
Bucks week, I
drive,
might
and once
steal
again,
that
they
shit.
show
Put
passing
that shit in my
formation,
playbook.
showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the 16, Corral.
Hey, I appreciate you, dumbass.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Hey, somebody go block. Somebody go block. Come on, come on. Fuck.
And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually
I should have
identify
a
what's
fucking
really
on this
gone
nigga
wrong.
right now.
I guess the catch-all is everything.
Brother.
Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided.
Thank you, bro. Fuck. Nigga just stand on my ass, bro.
Comes in as that one lines up in.
I just don't like how they just allowed this nigga right here to fucking run right off the fucking edge. Like, what is going on, bro, man? Fuck that. I'm throwing that bitch either way. Regardless, nigga. Regardless, nigga. Keep guarding your life, fuck, nigga.
And the blowout continues.
I'm
This
throwing
has been
shit,
another
man.
impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Whoa, why not?
Best offenses, they stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do.
That's
Just
how they
added a
be
late
doing it.
touchdown.
Like, we go for that shit. 80 burger on this
Just
nigga,
how
bro.
good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
Here's Johnson,
I don't
set,
even
ready
want no
to kick
fucking
this
dead
one
trick
away.
or threes, bro. We too fucking ass for that.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Too fucking 4 picks, bro.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to
I'm
get
okay
this
with winning,
drive
bro.
underway.
We can't even say
Said
that.
it at halftime that they
We
would
should
need
put
a
him on
nearly
this one,
perfect
man.
second
This too.
half to erase that deficit that they were facing,
should,
CD. But unfortunately, the second half
This
has
should
pretty
be a
much been a
million
carbon
to
copy of the
-5.
first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Bitch. Fuck, nigga.
Measure of revenge there. He's
Nigga
had his
ran the
way in
ball
this
40
one, but
fucking
this time
times,
they
bro.
get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
Fucking tackle, boy.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Easy,
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to